Hey guys, so I had an absolutely ridiculously long day, like stupidly long day. I was at work from 10 till 7:15 roughly, and then I went to go do some shopping to see if I could find some stuff for Chuck's birthday next week. Obviously not going to tell you what it is. But one thing that did put me in a good mood, when I came home, the Backstreet Boys have a new song out, a new single out. It's called Trust Me. And it is the first song of theirs that I've really, really liked, probably since This Is Us album. You know, it's just been like, oh, okay, yeah, that's good. But this song I actually really, really like. I was very impressed with it, and it's a good song. It's a good sound for them, and it's neat to kind of hear them all together again. I love how I just put the Backstreet Boys in front of, like, the biggest news in the world right now. So in case you've been living under a rock, the Prince William and Duchess of Cambridge, aka Kate Middleton, had their child today. They had a boy, and they did everything the old, like the traditional way of announcing it and everything, so that was kind of cool. I've never been a serious royal watcher. I mean, I think it's neat. I find the whole royal family interesting, and but I'm not like a watcher or anything like that. You know, I did watch when they got married, just because it was so grand and so beautiful. But so now Chuck is just getting on a bus apparently, so he should be home soon. I have no clue what I'm gonna make for dinner. To be honest, I'm not very hungry. I've been really tired all day, so not really feeling the food thing. But we'll see. Maybe I'll make some fish or something.
So I'm home from guitar teaching. That went well. All my students were there, so that's a plus. So just coming home. I spent the entire day playing XCOM, and yeah. The game is very addictive, mainly because it's a strategy game where you make one or two moves, and you're like, okay, cool. This person didn't die. And then you keep going, and you keep going, and you save your game. And then you go forward again, and then you're like, oh no, this person died. So you reload your game, and then you do it over again. And I must have done that a lot. Enough so that by the time it was time for me to leave, I was like, oh, 3 hours have passed. So, yeah. A lot of that was done today. I discovered this really cool subreddit called Isolated Vocals, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's just isolated vocals from really popular songs. I don't know. I came home and we've just basically been listening to it for the past like half hour.
Pretty much.
It's strangely addictive.
It is.
Because like you get to hear different things that are usually masked by like instrumentals or what have you, but these are just the vocals on their own, so it really shows off whether or not the person can sing. Mm-hmm. And thankfully they all have been able to sing.
Yes.
Especially the Bon Jovi thing.
That was weird and crazy, but cool.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Just it's on there. It's on YouTube, where it's just the vocals, especially at the end where where there's the pitch shift up, and he's got to sing the whoa part.
Yeah, you can hear his throat just like
closing in and stretching.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, it's hurting.
Yeah.
Here, have a lozenge. Oh, it's been pretty neat, and this all came about because. Oh no! I was just looking up random stuff online.
Yesterday on the bus, and then none of them would load properly. Yeah. Now we're doing it on a computer.
That's right. I don't know. What do you want to listen to next? Do you want to listen to anything in particular?
Not really. There's a song I want you to listen to.
Okay, well let's listen to your song.
Well, no.
Let's listen to your song then.
Well, all right. Well, let's pause that. It's copyright.
So we're just having a quick dinner. Just having leftovers because we both are lazy and don't want to cook anything right now. Fair?
Mm-hmm.
Very fair. Okay. So Cheryl is, I don't know, she's kind of looking up stuff on, what is this called?
It's called Oh No They Didn't. It's a celebrity gossip site. Yeah. Come over here, it's easier.
Yay.
My head looks really big in comparison to yours when I'm that close to the camera.
Sorry. Better?
Yeah.
Okay. So we both work tomorrow. Probably won't see you until later in the day.
11 o'clock at night. It's when I get to see him first.
Well, hopefully earlier than that. Hopefully I can get home soon.
Half an hour.
Hey, it's better than nothing. Anyway, like the video. Click on the thumb thing. Thumb thing. Are you tired?
I've been tired for 8 hours.
Okay.
Hey, guys.
Good night. She's gonna go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Upset. Confused. Upset. Confused. Cheryl, angry. Weird. That's me.
Hey guys, it's been an extremely long day. So we went to IKEA first because by the time the buses came, if we would have taken the bus downtown, we would have been late for church anyway. So we went to IKEA first, and then we went downtown, and then to church, and then we came home after kind of walking around the Toronto Youth Day events. And surprisingly, we got a little bit of wedding shopping done, like decorations and stuff, at IKEA. There's some stuff that I've been trying to price online, and as soon as you attach the word wedding to it, prices just skyrocket. Just plain like tea light holders, for example, just plain white or plain clear glass tea light holders. We need about $75 for what we want to do for the wedding, and Dollar Store doesn't have the right ones. Walmart, they all come filled. So I've been looking online and found like great deals. It's like $75 for $75 for $30. I'm like, you know what, that's not bad. And then you go in and you do shipping and handling because it's glass, and it ends up being like $75, $80 just for, it's like essentially $1. When we were at IKEA, we had looked these up, and it's a pack of 12. See if you can see them. They're just plain glass. Wow. It's a pack of 12 just plain glass tea light holders. And then we also have, so we bought 6 dozen of those, so it's 72, which will be enough for what we need. And also we've been looking for like backdrop ideas. At one point we wanted to do like a big vinyl sticker type of thing, but they're super expensive. So we're just going to like do some tulle and other things that kind of match the theme. But tulle itself is pretty cheap, but in that large amount, it gets a little pricey. So also while we were at IKEA, they had a deal on some curtains, and they are actually white tulle curtains, plain and simple. And there's 2 panels in there. Each one is 98 inches wide and 110 inches long, and it was $6 for 2 panels. I spent $24 on it. That gives me enough to do the backdrop, and that also actually gives me enough to do my veil. My mom and my grandma are going to be working on my veil with me, and so we actually got, it's enough tulle there as well to do that as well. So I essentially bought all the material for my veil except the edging. I have to find the edging still. But the actual tulle itself for the veil was only $6. So you can't go wrong with that. But it's hard sometimes to kind of look around and find these deals, because as soon as you start looking it up in large quantities, it's like wedding, and then it costs you a lot. So same as photographers. I mean, I understand there's a lot of work to be done in photography, and there's this one person we'd really like to work with. Gotta try and move some of the numbers around, see if we can afford it. But as soon as you stick on wedding for anything, it just prices skyrocket, and it's absurd. So we're trying to find little deals wherever we can, here and there. Hopefully we'll find what we need. I mean, we still have 10 months left, but I want to have everything ready and to go and all that, so that we have less stress and we can honestly just concentrate on the fact that we're going to be married, and concentrate on the fact that it's a whole different life for us. Even though, we live together now, and, there's still going to be things that change when you become husband and wife. And I think that's why I want to try and get everything ready so that we can spend that time together and go in starting with a very strong marriage. Why we're trying to get it all done now, or at least get it set up. I may sound ridiculous. I don't know. I've never done this before. And hopefully I'll never have to do this again because it is a lot of work and money. A lot of work and money. Fun though.